space solitude. Ministers from the world's most powerful industrialized nations are meeting in Brussels to discuss how to develop the so-called information superhighway. Although European companies are developing some of the vital electronic technology, many fear the Americans will dominate this multi-billion-pound industry.
Even in the most unlikely surroundings, Europe's information revolution is gathering pace. In this Amsterdam cafe, customers scan the electronic superhighway. The computers installed free by the local council, an attempt to ensure everyone has access. But despite such efforts, the continent has a lot of catching up to do.
Picture yourself in our casual range. Choose from our colour.
Home shopping is just one of the many services which will be available in future. Using the next generation of televisions, people will be able to order clothes electronically from their front rooms. But Dutch developer Philips worries its American rivals are ahead in the race to exploit the new technology.
There's more unity of purpose. There's a greater sense of urgency, like so often in America, than in Europe. And of course the Americans see Europe as a very important playing field.
European manufacturers know the Americans have invested heavily in the necessary hardware, helped by less tightly regulated telecommunications markets. At its factories, Italian firm Olivetti says there's a danger the United States will dominate the superhighway.
We will have a period of decay, really decline in the leadership which we still have on a world basis in many fields of activity.
On the other side of the Atlantic, it isn't just the technology that Europe fears. American firms like Bell are developing a range of programs to deliver to homes. American films and shows will be available for people to watch when they want. Such a service would find a ready audience outside the United States too. Some argue Europe's culture could be endangered in the years to come. At a dinner in Brussels tonight, opening the G7 summit on the superhighway, the Europeans stressed their determination to prevent their culture being eroded. The Commission President said the continent had to have a strong industry.
The choice is to be in the advanced party at the front, or to be nowhere and face astronomical catch-up growth in the future.
Some exhibitors at this summit believe only import quotas will keep the Americans out. This is a lucrative business worth fighting for. Thousands of European jobs will depend on the outcome. Jonathan Charles, BBC News, Brussels.
And tonight's main news again. 4 men have begun life sentences for the murder of 8 people at the Rising Sun pub in Greysteel 18 months ago. Newsnight is on BBC.